Friday the 18th of December. It's going on 5:30. We don't have lawn, and well, the phone brightens things up, but we don't have lawn, and we're going to be seeing pure dark. Big happy Friday, everybody. Hope everything's going okay. This is obviously the weekend before Christmas, which is a fantastic time of year. I hope, for everybody, good feel-good time of year, for certain good reasons and everything else, and family and traditions and everything. The list goes on and on and on. Quite a bit different this year for many reasons that I don't care to discuss on this channel because I'm getting pretty bored with it in many areas. But yeah, it's a feel-good kind of time of year. The weather continues to be pretty darn nice. Right now we're expecting snow for Wednesday. I've heard a couple rumors that we're looking at a good, a small little dumping, but probably nothing that compares to what's going on there, that nor'easter New York. I know Pennsylvania and obviously some surrounding other areas got dumped hard. I heard one area in New York got 40 inches. That is not manageable. I know that last year, one of the biggest, worst storms I remember anyway in my lifetime, it was a day or two after Thanksgiving, something like that. That storm that wrecked my whole world last year, that made me get all prepared this year. I want to say that was 32 inches, if 28, 29, 32, something like that. And you're talking disaster at one time. You're talking front end loaders now to clear a lot of the old roads. Happy Friday. Checkbook says I can't afford Budweiser. I don't like listening to that checkbook all the time. That son of a gun. What fun is that? Had a real good day here today. Got a lot of stupid little odds and ends done. Stuff that needs to be done that you kind of put off just a little bit. They mean something, but not that much. But anyway, it feels good to get a lot of little stuff out of the way. I had a bunch of errands to run today as well. And meet up with a couple of people for some doings that are coming up this year. I thought we'd take a little glance at the cow herd. Just kind of see how everybody's doing. What's going on around here? Huh? What's the word? Hey, Big Mama. They ended up getting some new dry round bales of hay here this evening. The feeding cycle has kind of, I'm going to say, caught up to itself. And, well, you got one of two choices. You either throw them a couple bales tonight, or you got all hell on your fingertips tomorrow morning. So, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the cycle caught up to itself. I'll spare you my details for that. And they needed some evening time bale feeding, which is not the norm at all. Usually all the feeding to these big pigs takes place in the morning. This is an exception. But yeah, let's make a little room here now. You curious about something? All right. All right. What about over here? Hey, Big Mama. You better have a Victor son or daughter in you. So this is the time of year for not so great a cattleman as myself can actually start telling that the cows are carrying. There's some great keen eyes out there. I'm not one of them. Hopefully someday that'll change a little bit more. I know just enough and I can see just enough where I can start telling very easily that they're carrying. It's a good time of year. You know, this is a time of year where a lot of things are put to bed, things are put to rest. It's just the normal daily doings, so to speak. Never mind. Of course, with some odds and ends here, but then it's about the cattle. Not only feeding them, but paying attention to them. Watching, looking, listening. I don't know. Might sound childish and stupid to some is, but that's what's going on here. Yeah. So you got Big Mama here. She's definitely carrying. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot of fat cattle too. They're spoiled rotten. And take for example, she's pure black. And no, this is not a mad science. She's pure black. I can promise you that she has been AI bred to Victor. Victor is a Hereford bull from Genix. You got this red right here. She's guaranteed pregnant, carrying, whatever the proper word would be to say. I don't want to ruffle anybody's. Yeah, I get called out on a bunch of stuff all the time. It's amazing. It's fine. No, I don't care. Take that red for example. I can promise you, she was AI'd to Convoy. Convoy is a Red Bull sire from Genix. Yeah. What's going on around here? What are we doing? Huh? You're just causing trouble, ain't you? You better watch where you back up. Oh, you're fine. You're okay. They still got some sorghum to clean up back there, but I moved the rings. Otherwise, they're all chowing down on some hay here. There's 3 rings of hay right now anyway. I'm doing some stuff that it's going to be a little bit different here in a little bit, and I'll share it with you when the time comes. Let's just put it that way. Right, 1073? Of course, you see that big old round belly there. Yeah. And of course, you're taking half an idiot like myself. Trust me, folks, I'm not as hard on myself as I am on this channel. There's some of these animals, you don't know if they're about to calf weeks or maybe even a month before. But, yeah. Right, girls? Right? Everybody nice and comfortable. Got some perfect temperatures here for you. Where's 1021? I spotted 1021 a little bit earlier, and oh, she big pig. Watch where you're backing up. What's going on here? Uh, 1021, where are you? Girl? What you doing, Big Mama? You're fine. There's 1021. She's the black baldy white face, and you got that nice little pure white spot on the top there. Yeah, she's about as big as a house. Right, girl? You're okay. 1021 was one of the first head of cattle here, one of the first cows bred this summer. In fact, I think she was breeding number 2, and that breeding definitely took. She did not come in within heat again after that. Of course, I keep a special eye on her. I keep a special eye on all of them. I think, as we all know, 1021, yeah. Anyway, she was bred to prime cut. I think I've already said his name on this video. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the other pure black bull that I used. Sign of old age. I'm not old. Then you got the Matriarch here, 622. She's doing real good. Real good. Doesn't get excited about nothing. Doesn't need to. Queen of the roost. Now, naturally, she's a pure black cow. She was AI bred to. Well, I'm losing my crap here, ain't I? Victor, the Hereford sire. Anyway, how you doing? We doing okay? Everything all right? Anything I can get? It's all about you. Yeah, you're fine. Anyway, that's about it. We got a few lingering over here. There's already some settling down on their little lay down pads for the evening. And we got some others that are cleaning up some of the leftover sorghum, which is few and far between these days, which is pretty nice. I will fully admit, you can tell what bales were that hybrid BMR, and I'm talking, you can tell by the leftovers. Actually, I can tell by the outsides of them as well. The hybrid BMR versus the, I'm gonna call it the run-of-the-mill stuff, where I ran out and had to put it in the middle. You can tell so stinking easily, it's not even funny. In fact, it's not funny. It's kind of a god-awful shame. But all's well. That's about it, folks. Just a little Friday evening check-in here. And yeah. Temperature's dropping pretty darn good. These fingers, whew. Nice warm house tonight with a nice warm dinner and a couple few beers. I got a big day tomorrow, so just a couple few beers. I got to catch up on some paperwork tonight as well, so that's kind of my Friday evening. And I'm good with that. Of course, you can't do anything or really go anywhere. And quite naturally, we got the word today that our glorious governor, we're back in the shutdown mode. We're not going to reopen. We're going to stay in shutdown mode. There's been a couple of exceptions, but basically shutdown mode until, oh, what the hell was it? What was it, January 12th, January 17th, something like that? I don't know. But this channel is not a place to talk about all that stuff, so we're going to leave it alone and go from there. You know, it's a good thing this channel is not for talking about that stuff, because I got quite a few things to say. Don't get me wrong, I'm not completely ignorant. Not completely. But there's some things that are just so blatantly obvious, and it's embarrassing. I'll never be embarrassed to be an American. That's a fact, Jack. Never. Never. But I do catch myself thinking sometimes what other countries are thinking about us. You make that make sense. But on a good note here to end this video, the people in this world that work real hard, that make this world go round and round instead of you couch warmers and check cashers, we just got to keep going 7 days a week if that's what it takes. Work real hard, put that smile on, even if it's a little bit fake. Concern yourself with a warm house, a warm plate of food, and just let this stuff take care of itself, which it better by God do. Ultimately, life is good. Let's just hope it gets a little bit better here in time to come. So, big happy Friday, everybody. That's my little spiel here. And sound like a know-it-all. I got all the answers. You know, of course I do. We all do. Anyway, we're going to talk to you sooner and later. Have a good night.